head's not in the game. You're out of shape.
Been in deep cover for 6 months. How am I supposed to stay in shape on Imperial rations?
No need to remind me of that slop. Our Pure Pak will help.
I'll take everything I can get before the big day.
Look at Perdee. You'd never know. From Stormtrooper coward to Mandalorian warrior.
He completes the circle, doesn't he? It all started with a Mandalorian, then the clones, then the Stormtroopers, and now a Mandalorian again. You can tell he belongs.
You belong with us too, Gram.
But I'm not a Mandalorian.
Then who are you?
I'll bet my Beskar they lock down every system in the sector once you make your move.
Don't worry, I have a place to hide.
Where?
Mid-rim, off the Modesian hyperlane.
Well, if you found a safe place for us here, I'm sure you have something up your sleeve.
Gram, hold up.
What's wrong?
Take this. It's an emergency locator beacon. It sends an untraceable signal to us. If you ever get in a jam, light it up, we'll find you.
Well, hopefully your ship's repaired if I ever need to call you. I appreciate it.
They had no leads to report in the meeting, sir. Major Partiguez says we are still one step behind the suspect.
That bureaucrat is no better than a file clerk. Every port locked down, all hyperlanes under surveillance, hundreds are arrested, yet somehow we're still empty-handed, chasing one terrorist bold enough to raid a data compound.
The incident report on Ferron confirmed that the suspect stole classified hyperlanes and waypoints.
But that shouldn't be enough for him to slip through our fingers, yet somehow he stays a step ahead of us.
With the port closures, sir, we are dealing with mass rioting, especially on planets of the trade belt along the Modesian hyperlane. The markets are crashing, and the central bank warns of a major collapse if we don't let up soon. Time is working against us here, unfortunately. There's talk of a civil war brewing on Fernvalid if their trade lanes stay closed any longer.
You know how to handle this, do you not? I have zero tolerance for meddlers. What is the status of our insurgency proxy groups along the Vrentos hyperlane?
Our sponsored local militants are still playing the long game, waiting for an opportunity to shift public opinion against their local governments to open the power vacuum they need.
Then we play the long game. Carry on with your operations, Lieutenant, and double your efforts to find the spy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, force our hand, and we shall force his soon enough.
Stealth mode. Safe jump vectors in the nav profile. Optimize landing outside of the Kaon district. Give us a good buffer. Protocol 039.
Good morning, Princess.
Gram, how did you get in here?
The security system is offline, for some reason.
The guard will come for me in 30 seconds.
I'll be quick. I need to call in a favor. I need safe harbor, just for a few months. I promise I'll keep a low profile.
Empire.
As always.
I'll send coordinates. Stay hidden. Stay away from the North Forest.
The North Forest?
Quick, hide.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Security systems are down. We need to get you to the safe room. Right this way.
Interesting.
Thank you, Kenna.
Well, that is no way to make friends.
Who are you working for?
This guy. I'm Zach. I think you have the wrong guy.
2 men ambushed me.
Sounds like you got crosswise of the insurgency.
Insurgency?
Point that thing somewhere else, pal. I'm friendly, a lot more than you.
I'm sorry.
You are not from around here, are you? If there's hostiles in the area, we should get out of here. Old Hunter Zach doesn't like being hunted.
You're a hunter?
That I am. Follow me back to my camp.
Thank you, but I fly alone.
Heading to Camp Valos in the North Forest? Was your compass upside down?
Taking the scenic route. I'm in no hurry.
He evaded our best commandos. We're gonna need assistance in capturing him.
Like I said, no one knows too much about them. And the Crown's been more lax with them than they should. Not paying them any attention. And for the most part, just hoping they fizzle out.
Meat is excellent, by the way.
Nyapo. Tastiest meat in the galaxy.
I'd say.
Fetches oodles on Raxus Prime.
Really?
If you can get around customs.
I see.
You know, the few that have made it out of the mountains alive, they say that the North Raiders are far more equipped than anyone realizes.
What is that?
Klaxaws. They're out hunting my Nyapos. We'll definitely sleep in the trees tonight. You know, I've even heard a rumor about an Imperial conspiracy.
To overthrow the crown? Where have you heard all this?
You'd be surprised what you can learn in a cantina, my friend.
So, have you managed to stay alive in Raider territory?
I've had my fair share of bumps and scrapes. But for the most part, I blend in. The few scouts that have noticed me are now one with the soil.
I see. And what about Imperial backing? Do you think it's true?
It's too dangerous to ignore. And even if it's not a reality now, if Razanek realizes he can use them to install Imperial power, he will.
Moff Razanek. Sounds like you have the pieces pretty well put together. You're not from Kaonia, are you?
I don't want this posted, though. It needs to stay quiet.
As if posting were an option. You know we can't send our hunters to autonomous worlds.
I know you play by the book, but this isn't your ordinary deadbeat. I have reason to believe he's an Imperial fugitive. He's hot, so he'll fetch a pretty hefty price with them.
We don't bank on hunches and third-party ransoms, even from the Empire. If any of my hunters got compromised there, we'd put the whole guild at risk of a scandal.
If your hunters are as good as you say they are, you don't have to worry about a scandal. I'll pay you quadruple what I paid you on Vermoin.
How about you? Where in the Corps are you from?
The accent, right? Coruscant. I'm a navigator.
My wife was from Coruscant. Back on Tesselar, I was consular security for the Prime Minister. I had a wife, I had a career, I had plenty of adventure. Life was set. Then 5 years after the Clone Wars, the Empire arrived in our sector. Things took a turn for the worse.
I would imagine so.
There was an assassination attempt on Razanek. Razanek, he retaliated, and good people starting to disappear. I was a high-value target. So, we'd heard that Kaonia was a great place to hide from the Empire, if they let you in. So, one night I quietly sent my wife out with a group of refugees by transport to Kaonia. When I followed, I found no trace of them. They'd never arrived. I searched. But before long we heard from the imps that they had been captured, taken hostage. I am certain of my wife's fate. The Empire took everything from me.
I'm so sorry. My story is not that different from yours. Myself and everyone I knew, everyone in my flight division was placed on the Emperor's terrorist list. The Chancellor we served. I had to fake my death to escape.
What have you been doing ever since?
Staying off the Empire's radar as much as possible. Well, my friend, I think between the two of us, we would fetch quite the bounty with the Imperials.
Probably.
You're here for more than bushmeat, aren't you, Zach? You could be making a fine living in Kaon City in one of multiple occupations. And yet you're here in the North Forest. You're a mountain man. You're spying on the insurgency, aren't you?
You know, I made the mistake of not thinking this way in the past. And I lost my wife. I lost my country. I lost my planet. I won't let that happen to Kaonia.
Well, have you spoken with the Crown?
Ha! Sooner catch a Nyabo by hand than speak with the Crown. I'm just a conspiracy theorist to them.
Look, we can change that.
How?
By getting proof.
I haven't been having much luck with that.
I can help with that. Well, have a good evening. I'm off to my tree fort.
Transmit his profile. I'll run it by the inner circle.
I don't have his profile.
You don't have chain codes or even a name? Tez, we're not sending our hunters on some wild bantha chase to kick into every village hut they walk by.
I have his last known coordinates and a general idea of his whereabouts. I can give you a description of his looks, I saw him from about 20 paces away.
This doesn't add up for me, Tez. I can't go for this.
What if I told you I paid 2 million credits on delivery?
Now we're talking, but I need 50,000 up front.
Not a problem. I can have it to you within an hour.
Dead or alive?
Alive.
Face your fear, Gram. You must face him. You must face him.
Good morning, Zach. Zach? Where'd you run off to? Are you out hunting?
No. A Jedi. I thought they were all gone. But I'll fix that.
That armor does not make you a Mandalorian.
What do you want?
Same thing as you. Now step aside.
Good luck taking on a Jedi alone. I work alone, but I'll make an exception today. Stop right there, Jedi! Keep those hands where I can see them. You're coming with us. Don't move. I'll head around and cut him off. This bounty better be worth it.
You're telling me your best hunters failed to catch him?
We're in for way more than we bargained for on this one, Tez. The hunters report the target has Force abilities.
Force abilities? Like a Jedi? Impossible.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what they told me.
This is good. Tell them to double their efforts, and I'll double the bounty.
Understood.
Kaonia will be mine.
What's this?
Gram, it's Kenna. They've taken the palace.
on my watch.
Jedi. Majanamichi da sota Jedi. Satapa. Natsabita. Mastita. It's a ball!
What are you doing here? Do you practice that pose?
You're welcome. And yes.
I had everything under control, but thank you.
Well, this is way more fun than hunting Nyapos.
Wish I felt that way about it. I can see how someone with your adventurous spirit might find this amusing, but it certainly gets old after a while. I never had a chance to filter any water. Too busy fighting for my life.
No worries. I got plenty. You know, back at camp, someone stun blasted me.
We need to stay mobile. Bounty hunters. These are not local raiders. They came from off-world. And they know who I am.
Who are you?
He is the spy we seek.
I sense a great disturbance. A power I've only felt in the presence of Gram Fortis.
Impossible. He perished in a crash on Van Seelig.
Search yourself, Vader. You know it to be true. I understand he was the prospective apprentice of Anakin Skywalker.
Yes.
But to bring him in, he will prove most challenging to your Inquisitors.
I will bring him in myself. He must not be allowed to find Kenobi.
Ah, your old master. I sense great fear, Lord Vader.
They have no power over me. Fortis will join me or die.
I hope so, my friend. For your sake.
I knew it! I knew it from the first time I met you. I knew you were a Jedi! Ouch. Well, back on Tesselar, my wife used to do humanitarian missions off-planet with the Jedi. And, well, she'd tell me a lot of stories. But what I'm interested in right now is your story.
About time you heard. A Jedi Master by the name of Qui-Gon Jinn found me when I was a baby and brought me to the Jedi Order on Coruscant. When I turned 13, the Jedi Council made a controversial decision to place me directly into the Service Corps. I never got the opportunity to become a Padawan learner, much to the fury of a Jedi by the name of Anakin Skywalker, who wanted to select me as his apprentice in place of his former apprentice. I have special navigation abilities, and I ended up trailblazing new hyperlanes for the Republic during Clone War. I even found a special hyperlane that led directly to Coruscant, which proved vital to the war effort. You know how the rest of the story goes. At the end of the Clone War, the Jedi were destroyed, and a mysterious figure by the name of Darth Vader hunted down the remaining Jedi.
Where's your lightsaber?
I left it at a crash site where I faked my death. Had to make it convincing. I have bad news. The princess was kidnapped. With my Jedi identity compromised, it won't be long before the Empire shows up in full force. If there's no princess to stand between the people and the Empire, this planet will plunge into civil war,
and that will open a power vacuum for the insurgency to take control and establish Imperial rule. We need to rescue her and get me off-world stat. We need to call the Royal Guard. If there's any survivors, we'll have them meet us here, and we'll form a strike team.
I don't think that's going to be enough. We're going to need more help than that.
Light it up, we'll find you.
What is that?
Passcode.
Sorisu 3.
Beacon activated.
A call for help.
Distress signal. It's Gram. He's in trouble.
Where is he?
Mid-rim. Kaonia.
He said he'd hide in the mid-rim. He needs our help. Or it's a trap. If he was caught, the Empire could be calling us to our deaths.
He saved us on Mandalore. We owe him this fight.
I'm going, but I can't fly the Raptor alone. Who's with me?
I'm in.
Count me in. Que sushmando ade.
Lord Vader, Moff Razanek has arrived.
Send him in.
Lord Vader, what an honor. Tarkin has told me so much about you.
The honor is all mine, Razanek. It is not often that one of your rank is worthy of any regard.
We have the delicate task of sealing off Kaonia without invasion or doing anything heavy-handed. We have to quietly extract the ruling princess Elkina Suri. She is being held by an insurgency group in the North Force compound. I am confident we can compel her to reveal the location of the fugitive. Meanwhile, allow our insurgency forces to restructure the government with loyalty to us.
A great many pieces to your plan, but I am only here for Fortis. I will bring him in myself if I must.
My lord, I understand securing the fugitive is of vital importance, if he is the one they claim. But our reports do not confirm this. Until I can get men on the ground, I do not think we should compromise.
Don't underestimate the power of the Force. I sense his presence even as we speak.
Very well. To hyperspace!
So you're all that's left of the Royal Guard.
I am. Jaeger. At your service.
Gram, pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
This is Zach.
Pleased to meet you.
Whoa. Easy. You made it.
Who's this?
These are my friends. So they took her alive?
Yes, but I don't know where.
Where's the trouble? We're ready for some action.
We've pinpointed the insurgency base, somewhere in these rocky peaks.
Image
Our princess is likely being held there. A flyover scan courtesy of my R5 unit indicates it's heavily fortified. They're not going down without a fight. Mandos, we need you to form a strike team and take this hill. Draw enough attention for them to divert their forces your way.
They won't know what hit them.
Once you've secured the hill, you'll be overwatch for the adjoining mountainside.
Copy that.
Calibrating layout.
Jaeger, Zach, you are Team Stealth. We need you to head into the peaks as they're distracted. Extract the princess and bring her out safe and sound.
What about you?
I'm flying to Trapper's Peak by the capital. The insurgency's going to make their move, I know it, but I need you to focus on the princess. You need to get to the princess before they do. We need a win today, team. There's no second place here. May the Force be with you all.
Take this comm link. It connects up to our helmet comms. When you're in position, give us the word and we'll start the attack. And this relay, it encrypts transmissions.
Sir, the insurgency has taken the capital. They have captured the princess with the help of bounty hunters and are holding her in their compound in the North Forest.
Excellent. Tell the bounty hunters to deliver the princess to these pickup coordinates immediately. We don't want them seeking ransom elsewhere. And dispatch a garrison to reinforce the North Forest compound in case of any resistance.
Yes, sir.
Soon the Emperor's statue will be in the city square. Mine as well.
Gentlemen, we need you to deliver the princess immediately, unharmed, to these pickup coordinates which I am sending over. The full bounty will be paid on delivery.
Understood. We'll get her there right away. Leave the big gun here. I gotta set up a sniper nest.
Stormtroopers? What are they doing here?
Gram said they'd send troopers down. He was right.
All right, let's get in position.
Sir, we have an incoming transmission from the capital.
That must be our new regent, insurgency leader Tez Dace. Patch him through.
Greetings, Imperials. Some of you may recognize
What?
me as Gram Fortis
Who
of
is
the
that?
Jedi Order. Congratulations on finding me.
Jedi? Impossible.
At the time of this recording, I am standing in the chambers of the capital in Kaon City, over the body of your Tez Dace.
No!
Your insurgency has failed. I understand that you are aware that without a local puppet ruler, you have no traction with the people of Kaonia. You will be met with armed resistance at every corner, rendering any attempt at occupation futile, which means you only have one prize left to seek.
The Force is with you, Gram. Always.
And thus I have a proposal. Send your greatest warrior to face me alone on Mount Kesavox at sunset. If he defeats me, you get your prize. And if I win, you call off your blockade and exit the system immediately. This broadcast is streaming to every household on the planet. The people are waiting for your answer. Mount Kesavox,
This is
sunset.
unacceptable.
The choice is yours.
Prepare my ship.
You cannot accept this challenge. My lord, this is a distraction. He's trying to buy time to draw us away from the princess.
Fortis is all that matters. Call off the blockade and do not send any troops to the surface.
Your obsession with chasing these robed freaks will be our undoing. It wasn't the Force that showed us his location, or lever.
Perhaps you do not realize that you are at stake as well, Razanek. I suggest that you realign your priorities. Fortis can slip through your grasp, but my grasp is tighter. I will face him alone.
Prepare my shuttle as well. I will personally extradite the princess. Kaonia will be mine.
Enjoy your last walk in the woods, princess.
We're in position.
Kick it.
Let's go!
Let's go, let's go! Take cover, take cover!
Keep moving, princess.
You must face him.
Darth Vader.
Gram, your cunning is impressive, as you have outlasted your Jedi companions. Now your time is up.
Not yet.
Oh, come on. Hello.
Yeah! Take cover, they're incoming!
Watch your left.
Cover me!
I'm right behind you.
Get him!
I've searched all over the mountain. No sign of her.
Copy. I'm not finding anything along the riverbed. Did you confirm it's their base?
This is definitely their headquarters.
You seeing any troops?
There's no one here.
What? They must have something planned. We need to keep searching. I'm taking the east riverbed.
Indeed, you are powerful.
Oh, this thing is heavy.
Oh, come on. I bet Lothcat's stronger than you.
Keep your head down. Firing! Fire!
Keep moving, princess. This is gonna be your last walk in the woods.
It's a trap! They're taking her off-world!
What?
What?
They're sending stormtroopers to lure the Mandalorians into battle! Jaeger,
talk to me. Where is she?
Follow the riverbed that flows north.
Got it. I'm closing in.
The Council foresaw you would surpass them as I did. They would not let me take you as my apprentice.
Anakin?
Qui-Gon saw this in us. Join me, Gram. I will show you the Force. You can destroy the Inquisitors and rule the galaxy by my side. Kneel to me, Gram, and I will dub you as my apprentice.
No.
You don't know the power of the dark side. Join me or die alone.
No. If you strike me down, someone else will take my place and destroy you.
Let her go!
Hey, back off! I'll blast her right here.
It's a standoff. They're waiting for a ship to extract her. I need help!
Look for an Imperial shuttle flying over. Hurry!
All right. Take him down.
They won't know what hit them.
Up ahead. Get him.
Firing!
Let her go!
He needs our help.
Let her go now!
I don't got a clean shot.
Back off or I'll blast her. I don't bluff.
Your Majesty.
What took you so long?
I love you, Princess.
I know.
It is over.
Prince Jaeger!
Princess! The Empire has gone in full retreat. The ships are leaving orbit. We're free again.
Have you heard from Gram?
Where is he?
Well, you know.
Going so soon?
Sakuigafad!
Thank you. Thank you all. I owe you. This planet owes you dearly. Thank you. Hey. I never answered your question back on Masavita. You asked me who I really am.
Who are you?
I'm a Jedi.
Yeah. We know.
R5, prime the engines. I'm a minute out. Yes, I'm enjoying not being chased for once. But don't get used to this. We have a job to do.
Going so soon?
What are you doing here?
Oh, you thought I'd be back in the forest, huh? I got a new job, head of security for the crown. What with Jagger being a prince now and all.
Really? That's wonderful, Zach. Good for you. So, just like Tesla then?
Almost.
I'm sorry.
Nice ride.
Thank you. Prototype. You're one of the few who's seen it and lived to tell about it.
So guess what?
What?
Moff Razanek was on that shuttle that your Mando friends blew up.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great news.
Absolutely.
So, are you here to say goodbye or convince me to stay?
Well, I knew you'd see through me. Kaonia is free. The Empire won't be touching this place anytime soon. You could be who you want to be and live in peace. The moment you step off this planet, you walk into a galaxy of danger. And from what I hear at the cantinas, you're pretty famous these days. Stay here, Gram. The Crown has offered to let you resettle anywhere you would like. I'll set you up with a new identity. You could start a family. Don't you have an old flame on Pazik Island? I checked. She's still there.
That princess keeps a bigger file on me than the Empire does. I appreciate it, Zach, but my destiny lies elsewhere for now.
Well, I knew I couldn't convince you. I'm not much of a salesman. Not like your friend over here. He sold me on an antique hunting horn from Kashyyyk. Well, later, Fortis. See you around.
See you around, Fletcher. Zach! May the Force be with you.
Your friend here is quite the find. Too bad he is not for hire. At least I made a sale. Look at this. Beautiful.
Managed to find any customers aside from my friend?
Well, the Kaonian royalty need their vases appraised from time to time.
And why are you really here?
And why are you turning down a chance to settle down and get away from it all?
I made the vow 13 years ago. I will not give it up.
Well, that's what I wanted to hear. So I'm giving you another assignment. Outer Rim, Hut Space, from Bail Organa.
Passcode, please.
Sorisu 3.
Access granted. Transmission decrypted.
Tatooine.
He says it's only for your eyes. That's all I know.
It takes one relic to find another. Only with your eyes closed can you find the treasure in the sand. That's all.
Sounds like you have a treasure hunt on your hands.
I'd best be on my way.
Wait. You'll need these. They need something more real than credits out there.
Thank you.
One more thing. May the Force be with you.
And with you. R5, prime the engines. We're heading to